Hey, you guys. Let's go ahead and get started with the reading. First off, I want to say that what we saw the other day should have never, ever been seen. I don't care what side of the fence that you're on. The reason why I haven't recorded in the last few days is because it was just beyond words. Now, you don't have to agree with another person or their beliefs, just like people don't have to agree with me and my beliefs, and I'm okay with that. But does that mean that you're supposed to go out of your way to wipe another person out because of the way that they believe? Like, what does that really teach us as a society? That if you say something that somebody else doesn't like, it's okay to murder them for it? So I'm going to be completely honest. It's been really hard for me to capture my words and what I wanted to say. And I'm not one that wants to capitalize on this whole Charlie Kirk passing, the murder, the assassination that we saw. That was purposely televised to try and keep people like myself and anybody else who stands up and speaks the truth, to get us to sit back down and conform. And that's not going to happen. What you did was you woke a sleeping giant. And now there's going to be more people like Charlie Kirk who are going to step up and step out. Some people are going to be a little gun shy and they're going to kind of go crawl back in their little hole for a little while. But eventually they're going to find their voice again. And we're still going to stand out against the things that we don't believe in and the things that we do. And really, at the end of the day, what Charlie Kirk was all about was his faith. He was about the family, traditions, telling young children that it's okay to go out and find love and get married and start a family. That there was only two genders. That colleges are just a fucking joke, which they are. They steal all your money and they teach you nothing, and half the people that end up going to college don't even end up fucking working in the same area of where they got a degree. But he was willing to debate, and never one time was he ever mean to anyone. And I think we all need to take some notes from that. You know, I think that people have gotten way too out of hand when it comes to the shit that they post on social media, bashing people for their beliefs. But he's doing what everybody else is doing. He just did it on a grander scale. How many of you guys get on social media every day and post your fucking point of view? How many of you guys go out, and it's unsolicited advice from some of you. We all do it. We all just do it in different forms. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. And I will tell you, with this Pisces full moon that we just had, Saturn entering back into Pisces on September 1st, this is the karma bus rolling in. So all of these people who are fucking laughing at what happened and cheering it on, look at how many people are going to be standing in the unemployment line. And good fucking luck getting a job anywhere else. Unless it's some woke piece of shit fucking garbage job where you're not going to get paid for anything. And you know what you're going to get paid for is to keep your fucking mouth shut. If you even get employed. Karma's coming. I mean, look at the fucking Karen that just stole the baseball from the little kid. Look at the dude that was just cheating on his fucking wife, the CEO of a company. If you don't think for 2 fucking seconds that the universe isn't trying to show us, you're on the wrong side of karma if you think this shit's funny. And if so, please feel free to fucking delete me. I'm not looking for fucking numbers. I put this out here because I am trying to raise the vibration of fucking humanity. And it is so fucking hard to come on here every single day. And it's like going to fucking church with you guys. You come on and you're spiritual for fucking 15, 20 minutes. Or when you go to church for a fucking hour. But then the moment that your fucking tires hit the end of the sidewalk, all of a sudden you're a fucking asshole again. Is that what we're hiding behind? A few good moments of glory, and then all of a sudden you go right back to your shit life? And anybody who thinks that this was okay, please feel free to delete me, because you're not the kind of people I want in my atmosphere. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this reading. For those of you who are still here, I have a Mystic Circle Eclipse support group this coming Sunday at 9 a.m. on Microsoft Teams. If you guys are interested in finding out what to be aware of, because if you think that that was the end, you're fucking wrong. We have another eclipse coming up in Virgo. It's going to be a solar eclipse. And if you thought what just went down was fucking bad, just wait, because we got more to come. And that's what I'm going to go over this coming Sunday, 9 a.m., Hawaii Standard Time. Please feel free to email me at thefootstepstopeace@gmail.com. Otherwise, call me from the number that I have provided on my website at thefootstepstopeace.com. With that said, let me go ahead and get started with our reading. All right, so we got the Knight of Swords. So again, look at that. The Knight of Swords in the upright is somebody who comes in and they have a harsh truth. But somebody who comes in like this, it's without couth. This is a person who comes in and just speaks and they don't even fucking listen to what's coming out of their own mouth. It comes out of their ass. This is somebody who comes in just to be fucking mean. And I've seen so much of that lately. Cruelty, meanness, people laughing, your fucking stupid fucking laughing emojis. This is who you are. The Knight of Swords in the upright is the bringer of things. It's the bringer of truth. So all of these people who are making a mockery out of what just happened, calling him a fucking racist. No, he wasn't. He believed in two genders. People who are calling him fascist. No, he wasn't. What you're doing is fascist. Look at the fucking definition of fascist. That's who this is. So I'm seeing a lot of people running off at the fucking mouth that have really nothing important to say. We got the Six of Swords as the overall energy. Sorry. This is about moving on into calmer waters. And that's what this is all about, is like to try and move out of these tumultuous waters. And that's the challenge here. But it is really hard for a lot of us because we are constantly having to replay something that we didn't want to see. We didn't have a choice. I know for me, when I logged into social media that day, it was the first fucking thing on my newsfeed. It is now in my fucking brain forever. Listen, think about how many kids saw that and how many kids are watching what you guys are fucking doing. Three of Swords. That was fucking painful. It was fucking sad. And then on top of it, the whole thing with this other girl that was killed in the at the train. Like, this kicked something off, something big. Between her and Charlie Kirk, this was like the beginning. Because if you think that it ends here, it doesn't. What else do we have? Yeah, the Death card. This is going to be a complete fucking transformation. And I want to be very careful when I'm looking at these cards, okay? Because these are not just past tense. This is what's in the energy right now. Some of you guys are going to run off at the mouth and you're going to receive karma like you never fucking received before. And if you think that it's not coming on the other side, I want you to look at this dead guy at the bottom. You can pray for death not to come. But for those of you who are praying for another person's demise, karma's coming for you. That's what the Justice card represents. It's the cause, or the law of cause and effect. What you wish upon others comes back to you tenfold. So for those of you who genuinely think that your words don't matter, remember, words are spells. That's why it's called spelling. The universe knows what you're thinking. It sees what you're saying. You're creating your karma as we speak. You're not only just creating this life's karma, you're fucking creating next life's karma. That's something we don't think about. Everybody thinks about their fucking past life karma. Can you tell me what I did in my past life so I know what my fucking, what I need to change? How about fucking change who you are right now? How about change the way that you fucking treat random strangers on the fucking internet? Because it wouldn't be funny if it was somebody in your family, one of your children, your mother, your father. And I want you to know that his wife and kids were there. They witnessed that go down. And that widow had to tuck those babies in that night. Now, how many of you guys are fucking parents? What else do we have here, Spirit? The Fool and the Ten of Cups. So we're long away from this energy. The happily ever after. Like, that's going to put a stain on us for the rest of our fucking lives. This is past energy, and it was so light. It was like, okay, we're getting through this. Everything seems okay. And now we're in this energy right now. The energy that we're in right now is just like stunned. Two of Wands. Some of you, the choice has been made for you because of some of your actions. Choice was made for you. Some of you guys just don't know which way to go from here. I think that there's so much confusion and there's so many people just running off at the mouth. Right now, the number one fucking hashtag is Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. But what I want to remind you guys of, and this is what got buried around that too, is there was a bunch of children that our lives were taken the same day in Colorado. There was a daycare up in Canada that somebody had driven through that day. There was a beautiful woman on a train just minding her own fucking business and was slaughtered, and nobody even came to her aid. You know how many people just grab their fucking cameras nowadays? Too fucking many. You would rather grab your camera and record everything that's going on than throw that shit away and run and help another fucking person. Back in the day, people weren't even afraid to go fight in World War II. They were signing up. They wanted to be a part of it. Now we have a bunch of fucking pansies that all they do is grab their fucking cell phone and stay a safety arm's distance away so they can get the next best shot so that they can go fucking viral. Karma's coming for you. The Hierophant. God is watching. This is like having God universe show up in your reading when you have the Hierophant here. And remember earlier what I talked about, the old traditional values. Some of you guys need to remember what those are. What family actually means. What it represents. The people that are passing away right now is somebody's son, somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, somebody's father, somebody's sister, somebody's brother, somebody's friend, somebody's ally. Somebody that somebody in the future was supposed to fucking meet along the way, and that life was cut short. Because people aren't fucking God-fearing anymore. Because people have forgotten the traditional value. Like I said, you go to church, you listen to the pastor for an hour or two. Maybe you go hit that fucking afterward potluck or whatever that they're serving, and you smile in everybody's faces, and then you turn around and you do just the fucking opposite. But I'm here to tell you, God is God, universe, spirit, fucking ancestors. They're all right here showing up in your reading right now, and they're watching every single fucking thing you are doing. And just like we saw that Justice card earlier, this Hierophant, he says the same. Some of you guys need to go back to being God-fearing people, because I think that that's what we're lacking in life, is a bunch of people who don't even realize that what you think, what you say will come back to you tenfold. And the actions that you take upon other people, even just so much as sending a laughing emoji at something that somebody is expressing. That's why there's an anonymous button on fucking line nowadays, is because everybody is so fucking afraid to speak out, because they're afraid of being attacked, because they're afraid of being laughed at. How many single one of you guys do the same fucking thing? Your ignorant little laughing emoji. You think that it's fucking funny? You look stupid. You guys think that spirituality is just love and light? No, there's been a darkness brewing for a really long time in this fucking spiritual community. There's anger. And I'm going to be completely fucking honest. I am so utterly fucking frustrated and angry at what I had to fucking see the other day. And what I know, a bunch of innocent children who were just scrolling through their fucking social media, and people who were out in the fucking audience had to see. I am fucking mad. I am mad at all these school shootings. I am mad at it all. You can't even send your fucking children to school and expect them to be protected. No. Whether it's them trying to control their minds and feed them full of fucking shit, or some child who has been fucking bullied and backed into a corner and on a bunch of fucking pharmaceutical fucking drugs, where the side effects are fucking suicidal thoughts and tendencies, and you don't even know what this fucking kid is doing, and you don't know what he's been through at home. And then he comes in and he takes it out on a bunch of fucking innocent children. That's what our fucking world has come to. And if I'm being completely fucking honest, I am angry and I am sad. Look at how much division there is right now because of political views. I want you guys to go back to 9/11, and especially those of you who are fucking watching that are old enough to remember. When 9/11 happened, we all came together. It didn't matter our political views. It didn't matter the color of our skin. We were there for one another. We loved one another. We brought people food. We gave them shelter. We gave them love. Where did the empathy go? Where did forgiveness go? What happened to humanity? The world. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of a chapter. We need to end all of this. We need to remember why we fucking came here. And that was to master relationships. We are here to master, not to fucking segregate people. See how she is just staying in her own fucking bubble? People stay in their own bubble. I even moved way out in the middle of fucking nowhere to get away from people, because as much as I fucking like or love you guys, I also don't like a lot of you. My job is to try to help you be a better person. I can't make you a better person. You have to do that on your own. All I can do is point you into a fucking direction and say, here, if you do this, this is what life can be like. But for all the people who are laughing at another person's demise, people don't want to be around you. And they're not going to pay you to be around you either. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Like I said, the end. Another dead person here. How many people have to die? The United States has a lot of blood on their hands right now, as well as so many other fucking countries. This stabbing each other in the back, hurting other people that you don't believe in. You got a dead person here, and you got one right there. How many people have to die? We are not the fucking same. I don't know what fucking universe you guys came from. If any of you guys are watching and you're part of this, or you're friends with people who do this and you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you're part of the problem, not the fucking solution. What else do we have, Spirit? Yeah, King of Wands. This is about taking action. This is going after what you fucking believe in. This is about taking a stand. That's what the king does. The king takes a fucking final stand. Some of you guys are so fucking protective. And we're all battle worn. We've been through so much the last few years. We are all so fucking tired. We're battle worn. We're wounded. Mentally, spiritually, physically even. Financially. But this is about going after what you believe in. This is about somebody standing up against all of this bullshit. Like I said, you woke up a fucking sleeping giant. And people are going to defend everything that they've worked so fucking hard for. They're going to defend their families, the ones who are God-fearing fucking people, who believe in karma, who know the law of cause and effect. What else do we have in the hopes and fears, Spirit? Eight of Pentacles. Well, some of you are fearing you're going to lose your fucking jobs. And guess what? You are. You're going to lose your fucking job. That's what your karma is. For running off at your fucking mouth. You and your family had a really good thing. Some of you, it was a brand new job. For others of you, it was a long fucking time job. And now, you got nothing with the Eight of Pentacles here and the hopes and fears. And you're hoping that you're going to be able to get another fucking job in the same field even. But that's probably not going to happen. Let's see. What's the outcome? Yeah, all because of gossip. You even standing around the water cooler listening to this shit, you're creating karma for yourself. Just so you know. What's the outcome? Yeah, Page of Swords. You better be fucking quiet. Look at the little rosy cheeks. He doesn't look like a nice little man. This is a bunch of fucking immaturity. You run your mouth, you get your karma. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, Four of Swords. We're all in the process of healing right now. We're trying to heal. But a lot of us, we still got our fucking armor on and we're ready for a fight. We already saw the Three of Swords earlier, and what comes next, the Four of Swords. So the Three of Swords are still right above him. And right now he's trying to rely on his faith in order to be able to tell him what direction to go. For some of you, you need to just shut your fucking mouth. You need to go to sleep, and you need to go fucking stay out of your own fucking way, because your mouth is going to overrun your ass and it's going to get your ass in trouble. I'm telling you that right now. Some of you need to go back to your faith. If you see, you've got up there in the window, it's like Jesus up there in the window. We've got the pastor here. For some of you, you need to fucking find God. You need to find universe, spirit, angels, ancestors, gods, goddesses. You need to find something to believe in. Buddha, that fucking tree over there. I don't care what it is. You need to find something. Some of you need to just take a step back and heal. You need to turn off your fucking social media. That's what I've had to do, is turn off my social media. That's why I couldn't talk the last couple of days. That's why I haven't posted a fucking video. Because I didn't know what to say. And if you would have gotten me a few days ago, it would have been 1,000 times worse than what you just saw here today. I'll be honest with you. Usually when this kind of stuff happens, I'm pretty fucking neutral. I'm like, yeah, I'm baffled. But this one fucking got to me. What did they do with Martin Luther King when he stepped up and he tried to speak the truth? They killed him. What did they do with Jesus as he walked this fucking earth and tried to tell people the truth? They killed him. And then they hijacked all his stories and made them their own. There is a huge spiritual and religious fucking fight right now. They're going after the both of us. They're going after religion and they're going after spirituality. What did they do with JFK when he tried to speak out? They shot him. Charlie Kirk, they shot him. What is that trying to teach us? That we're not allowed to have a difference of opinion. Because if we do, they'll shoot us. It's insane. Anyway, I hope you guys will seriously think about all the things that I've said. And if you guys are on the other side, I really, really hope that you reevaluate the way that you fucking treat people. And you look around at the people that you associate yourself with. If you can't see, like, oh my God, I'm a fucking asshole. And start learning how to treat people better. Again, we're here to master relationships. Not fucking drive wedges between them. We're here to be authentic, true. But there are some things that are just all out fucking lies that some of you fucking really believe in. And the rest of us, we see through the illusion. You know, one thing I will say is, you know, whenever this happens to one side or the other, and I don't take either side, I'm not even registered to vote, you guys. I didn't like all of what Charlie Kirk said, but I liked a lot of what he said too. You know, it made fucking perfect sense. It's really the way I believe as well. I don't know the guy. I didn't purposely follow the guy. I'm not even one of his followers on social media. If one of his videos popped up and I happened to be scrolling, I listened. And it usually went along some of the same fucking guidelines as how I feel. We don't have to fully agree with fucking people. But wanting to hurt them and calling them names and like, that could go for anybody. It's a fucking really intense time that we're in right now. And because we are in between these two eclipses, this is some potent fucking energy. Plus, we had the 999 portal the other day, the full moon lunar eclipse right before that. We're in a fucking 9 year, and we're in year of the snake. And now the snakes aren't even hidden anymore. They're spitting venom that they're going to wish that they had never, ever, ever said, because it's not going to go away. It goes into your future. The way you made other people feel. People might like be laughing with you now, but eventually they're going to turn on you too. So you keep that in mind. We're here to master relationships, even if we don't fully agree with them. Anyway, you guys, this coming Sunday, Mystic Circle, 9 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, the Eclipse Support Group. It is definitely going to be worth it. It's a $55 drop-in. I really hope you guys will join us. I love you guys all so much, and maybe pass this on to someone you need that needs to hear it. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen. Stay safe, and I love you guys. Take care.